My golden child adopted brother stole my grandpa's heirloom World War II medals that were supposed to be mine and refused to give it back after our grandpa passed. So my grandpa left me something even better. Part 2. After being reprimanded for the first time for his entitled actions by my parents, my adopted brother began scheming on a way he could take the thing off of me. At first, he tried using his popularity at school to bully and make fun of me. He would constantly tease me for being such a history nerd, and would constantly turn people against me at school. But I didn't care and certainly wasn't going to give in to his semantics. I think after a while he realized that what he was doing by bullying me had no effect on me and decided to try to change his game plan. He then began to try to bribe me. He said he would get me anything I wanted from mom and dad, and even offered his new phone, considering I had a crappy iPhone 6. I still told him that grandpa's possessions were priceless and that I wouldn't want to trade them for anything. He still continued to try and bribe me, but after I rejected him enough times he seemed to have gotten really desperate. One day Kyle went home early from school and skipped football practice. I decided to also go home to see what he was going to do. When I got home I crept in through the back door and had my phone recording. When I walked into my room I saw Kyle with a lighter, setting fire to all of my heirlooms which he had packed in a big metal box that he found in our shed. I got him on footage and tried to jump in to stop, but by the time I did that, some things were burned such as all the letters and uniform. I started screaming at him and I even severely wounded my arm in trying to put out the fire. Kyle seemed kind of shocked at first, and when he saw that I was injured he knew he effed up and immediately started apologizing. He told me he would do anything as long as I didn't tell mom and dad. I temporarily agreed with him, but as soon as both of my parents were home I completely snitched and told them everything that happened and showed them my wound as well as the recording I had on my phone. For the first time in my life, I saw my parents go into absolute rage. They were screaming for what felt like at least an hour at Kyle and even threatened to disown him. They told him there would be severe consequences. That all happened last night and I'm still devastated that my grandpa's heirlooms got damaged. I don't know what to do.